What is going on, Meta fam? Woo, baby! Do we have an amazing video for you here today? Big developments of MMTLP being featured on, that's right, Making Money with Charles Payne on Fox Business. That's right, MMTLP and the headlines. In this video, we're going to cover this article, this news coverage here, where we got Hester Pierce, which is the SEC commissioner since January 2018. And we got Mr. Charles Payne, which we know he is a advocate for retail and justice for the retail investor. And that's right, he had Miss Hester Pierce on there. And yeah, it is a great interview. So first we're going to listen to it, and then we're going to give thoughts and opinions and then go back to that again. So let's listen to this 3-minute interview. Thank you, Busy Brands, for sharing this here from Fox Business.
To bail hedge funds out when they're failing, I don't want to be part of that. And so I think we need to be very judicious about what we ask for, because if we start asking for more, people are going to come asking the government for bailouts.
Well, but there's some hedge funds that, we'll know where they'll be. They'll be here as long as the planet is here. They've gotten so large and so big. But let me ask you about this case, this MMTLP, which apparently the company was poised to offer a preferred dividend in the Nextbridge hydrocarbon. And about 4 days before all of this was going to start to go down, the stock was abruptly halted and delisted. Investors' money had been frozen. There have been major complaints about fraud, the way the stock was traded. Apparently, there are transcripts between FINRA and the SEC that reveal maybe even regulators were aware of all of this. So how do you explain the injustice of this case?
I think the big issue that and I've certainly heard those concerns, and I think the big issue that we need to take from this is we need to do a better job communicating about what happens when certain actions happen in the market.
What happens with this particular case? Will they release the FINRA blue sheets for MMTLP? I mean, can we get a sort of post-mortem right now? People are talking about this. People say my money is frozen, that they see this as a deliberate attempt once again to derail regular investors.
Well, again, when people are having issues like that, I do encourage you to contact the SEC.
They contacted the SEC. Hester, that's why you're in the show. Please help us out here. I mean, this is the runaround. That listen, we were promised dark pools, pay for order flow. All of these things have been thrown up as things that could be changed for the last 3 years. Are you waiting for individual investors to lose interest, to lose all of their money? They're not going to do either of those things, and still, it's the waiting game. The complaints have been filed. When do we get some action on those complaints?
Well, I mean, there's one thing dealing with current issues, which, again, I urge people to write in. It sometimes does take some time to sort through these issues, but we do take those inquiries seriously. In terms of the policy issues that you raised, I think we have to level set here, and I do believe that our equity market structure works quite effectively now for retail investors. Now, are there changes that we can make? Absolutely. Should we look at what those changes are? Absolutely. But we have to do things in a deliberate manner so that we don't break things along the way and end up with a worse market structure. We actually now have no commission environment. We have the ability for people to trade very much more easily and cheaply than they ever have before, and I don't want to lose that.
Yeah, well, listen, I would rather pay a commission not to be ripped off in a different kind of way. I mean, people are hip to all of this, so, and you sound like a hedge fund brochure when you say that. That's not the Hester that came on the scene a few years ago.
And there are certainly options for people who would prefer to pay commissions. I want to make sure that we have lots of different options in our market so that people who want commissions can pay commissions, people who don't have to.
All right, Hester, I really appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much, and
Thanks
I hope to hear from you again soon. Thanks. All right, folks, coming up, Daniel
Woo! Charles let into her. That's what I'm talking about. And, she did sound like a hedge fund brochure, which we're going to get into that. Here we got a couple thoughts and opinions. Here you can see Bird Lady Roller Pigeons comment. It said, excellent PR on MMTLP. Go Charles Payne. We've been complaining. She even admitted to being aware of it. When will something be done? That is our point, guys. When will something be done? It's like keep filing your complaints, and we got to make this. She's already aware of the situation. That's the point. She's already freaking aware of it. She's on freaking Fox Business. to be even more aware about the situation. So you're on here now. What are you going to do to fix it? And beats around the bush. And exactly like he said, sounds like a hedge fund brochure. John Berta gave his thoughts and opinion on it. Says, thanks for holding her feet to the fire at Charles Payne. She is well versed in dancing around the issue, as they all are. Comical that she suggested we contact the SEC. It's like contact the SEC, but we literally have the SEC commissioner on Fox Business. What else do you need to do? We got the SEC commissioner on Fox Business telling you the situation. What are you going to do? It's like, what are you freaking going to do? Like, what a joke. I mean, literally, what a freaking joke. Guys, this is the kind of stuff, like I said, people like her in there, people, you know, that's in here in this corrupt market. I refuse to invest another dollar in this market until the situation is fixed. So her dancing around the freaking question, email the SEC. We got you, SEC, on live TV acknowledging MMTLP. What more do you want? Crucial Mix here has this fantastic post. I wanted to highlight this post here. Thank you, Charles Payne, for fighting for retail and MMTLP on your show today. Your guest commissioner, Hester Pierce, was stonewalling, and I love your quote, you sound like a hedge fund brochure, Charles Payne. That is like the quote right there. You sound like a hedge fund brochure. And she did. She literally sound like a freaking hedge fund brochure. Now I did realize on this video, I had my desktop computer volume up, full blast. I had the volume on this full blast. So if the audio was a little low, I am sorry for that. Like I said, I have everything full blast. If someone has a recording of this and has even a better quality or better audio, please post it here on Twitter. You can tag me. Let me go here. At TerryZ247. Right here is my official Twitter. It's down in my description of my video as well. Or you can also email it to me at terryz24@aol.com. terryz24@aol.com. That's down in the description below. So yeah. Guys, leave your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think of that freaking Charles Payne show today? Like I said, SEC commissioner on there, and we need to email the SEC. Really? Really? There's like 30-some thousand emails out there to them, and they still want us to email. Like, come on. What a freaking joke. So yeah, drop your comments down below. I love to hear what you all think. I got a lot more. There's so much action today, guys, that I have to break it up in videos because it'd be like an hour-long video talking about all the developments of today. So I'm trying to condense it down into 8 to 10 minute videos so you all can get up to date of everything that happened today. We got a big day tomorrow. Mr. Gary Gensler is supposed to talk about MMTLP. So we're going to hear what he has to say on that as well. And hopefully we get a straightforward answer and not some BS runaround answer. So love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.